Hey guys, it's Charlie and welcome back to Charlie's Corner. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is for the younger people who might want some entertainment during this boring lockdown time. So today we're going to be reading Duck on a Tractor. And if you're younger and you like these story times, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up so I can do more story times for you. Okay. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe down below, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss out on a new video. But make sure you do it in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, so let's get started. Duck on a Tractor. And how this is going to work is I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to show it to you guys. Down on the farm, Duck sometimes got wild ideas. One time, he decided he could ride a bike. So he did. Then, he spotted the tractor. "I bet I can drive a tractor," he said. The other animals weren't so sure. But they all said, well, if he can ride a bike, maybe he can drive a tractor too. That silly Duck. He thinks he can ride a tractor. Duck climbed on the tractor and looked around. He pushed some pedals and wiggled a little metal stick, but nothing happened. Then a shiny little piece of metal by the steering wheel caught his eye. What do you think it is? Do you think it's going to start? Do you guys think it's going to start the tractor? If you do, leave a like on this video. He pulled it out. He pushed it in. Then he turned it. All of a sudden, the tractor shook and coughed and rumbled. It began to move. At first, it moved very slowly. It jerked a lot, but it was fun. Duck moo. Duck. We're not at the cow part yet. Duck drove around the barnyard until he got the hang of it. Then he stopped in front of the other animals. "Climb on, everybody," Duck shouted. That silly Duck's trying to take all the other animals on a tractor. Do you think it's going to work out? Comment down below what you think is going to happen. Actually, pause the video right now, and whoever gets it right, you're going to have good luck for a long time. Dog was first. He jumped right up next to Duck. "Woof," said Dog, but what he really thought was, "We're going for a ride." To everyone's surprise, Cow clambered on next. "Moo," said Cow, but what she thought was, "This is the silliest thing I've ever done." I kind of agree with her. Pig and Pig took a seat in the back. "Oink," said Pig and Pig, but what they thought was, "This sure beats walking." Look at Cow. She's just right on the front. I wonder how Duck would be able to see over her. Then came Chicken, Mouse, and Goat. "Squawk," said Chicken, but what she really thought was, "Last one on is a rotten egg." "Squeak," said Mouse, but what she thought was, "I can see everything from up here," since mouse are really tiny. "Meh," said Goat, but what he thought was, "I'm hungry. Does the garbage dump have a drive-through window?" Silly Goat's always wanting to eat trash. See? Mouse is on the very tippy top. I think he enjoys it up there. Do you? Next up were Horse and Cat. Cat jumped gracefully on the tractor. Horse, not so much. "Meow," said Cat, but what she thought was, "I was going to take a nap, but this should be very interesting." "Nay," said Horse, but what he thought was, "I think I'd rather walk." The only one left on the ground was Sheep. "Bleh," said Sheep, but what she thought was, "This is too dangerous." "Get on, Sheep," everyone shouted, but Sheep wouldn't budge. Duck started driving away without her. "Wait," cried Sheep, "don't leave me here all alone." She ran after the tractor and took a flying leap onto it. "Quack!" yelled Duck, but what he thought was, "Wahoo!" excited. He's probably going to get smushed by that sheep. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the picture. See, that sheep's flying. Do you think sheeps can fly? I don't think sheeps can fly. What's next? Duck steered the tractor down the lane and out onto the main road. And before long, they were driving right through the middle of town. It was lunchtime, so most people were in the diner. They all looked up when Duck and the other animals passed by the big window. A duck driving a tractor in a town. Now that's something you don't see every day. A little boy named Edison was having lunch with his grandma. Did you ever? Grandma gasped. But what she thought was, a duck on a tractor? That's impossible. That's totally awesome, Edison shouted. But what he thought was, no one's gonna believe this. Marcine, the waitress, looked up from her pad and noticed the cat. Heavens to Betsy, she exclaimed. But what she thought was, I like cats. You think she's gonna grow up to be a cat lady? There's still some more words, so. Deputy Bob blabbered, if that don't beat all. But what he thought was, how am I gonna explain this to the sheriff? A man named Otis chimed in. I must be seeing things. But what he thought was, oh no, not again. Holy cow, hollered Manny the cook. But what he thought was, holy cow. Manny usually said exactly what he thought. The mayor almost choked on his pipe. Good gravy, he sputtered. But what he thought was, those pigs are even fatter than I am. Oh, I think that might be the mayor. The mayor is pretty fat. I don't think the pigs are fatter than the mayor. The pigs are fatter than the mayor. Corky just whistled. What he thought was, that duck is smarter than he looks. Gwen came out of the restroom. Would you look at that? She exclaimed. But what she thought was, I can't see anything without my glasses. Farmer Odell observed. That's a dang nice tractor. What he thought was, hey, that's my tractor. I think that tractor belongs to his farm, and those ducks and that cow, those pigs. He decided he better go after it and ran out the door. Everyone else ran out too and chased after him. That's a lot of people. By this time, Duck had turned onto the next street. The tractor stuttered to a stop. Duck tried turning the shiny little piece of metal again. Nothing happened. I don't know much about spelling, said Dog, but I think that E means it's the end of our ride. Sheep cleared her throat. You know, she said, we might get in trouble for this. Let's get out of here, yelled Duck, just as Farmer Odell and everyone from the diner came around the corner. See? It's empty. They all look really shocked. And there's no words on this page. They're all just wondering, where'd that duck go? Everyone burst out laughing. Nah, they all said. It couldn't have been. It was an optical illusion, exclaimed Otis. Farmer Odell said he must have left his tractor running by accident. I guess that explains it, Deputy Bob agreed. Then they all went back to the diner to finish their lunch. Little did they know that was a real duck on real Farmer Odell's tractor. And no one ever admitted that on that day they had seen a cow, a goat, a cat, a dog, a sheep, a chicken, a horse, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a tractor. The end. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that book, Duck on a Tractor. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up so I can do more Storytime videos in the future. That's all. Bye for now, guys.